So, I mean, didn't score a lot tonight, but you had two biggest points of the game. Just in that moment, just like kind of what they're not.
Really just stay confident. You know, it's hard when you haven't shot a lot throughout to just really step up to the plate, but I just kept my head and just like, okay, I got to knock it down and be able to step up big when my team needs me.
What's it like being out there going against someone who scores 47 points?
You know, I ain't never seen nothing like it. No, props to her, really. I mean, honestly, I don't even know. I was trying my best to stay in front. She's a really talented player, and honestly, all props to her.
I mean, when someone's scoring like that, I mean, they only had 16 points to the team, but I mean, does it feel like you just have to like score every possession and try to outscore them?
I mean, a little bit, yeah, but really, you just kind of take it possession by possession, really, you know, and making sure that if she is going off and whatever, making sure that the others aren't too. So I think that's a big emphasis that we had as well, on top of being able to knock down shots, because if you saw, we went through a little dry spell and things got a little dicey. So.
I was gonna say, how do you kind of almost like process a win like this, where it's like you don't really have the offense maybe clicking the way that you want, but you still find a way to win it out?
Yeah, no, really, it's just like I said, like staying confident. Really, I've practiced that shot so many times. We've all practiced our shots so many times. So it's really about falling back and trusting what the work you've put in.
Yeah, just the fourth quarter for you. You had 8 points. You kind of with a one. You gave the team energy. How did that feel for you?
I mean, it felt really great. It's always good to get some buckets. I feel like I've been struggling a lot recently, but my teammates just found me when I was open. So obviously, it feels even better when it's going in.
What was the message like heading into the fourth quarter when it felt like the momentum was building in their favor?
Just to go on our run. They had their run in the third quarter, so it was just time for us to have our run and then just keep the pedal down. I mean, they're a really good team. Number 35, obviously, she gave us a lot of points, and we were having a hard time stopping her, so we just had to make sure we shut down everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, how frustrating is it to play as a player that I don't know, seemingly can't miss and scores 47 points?
Yeah, it's really frustrating. I mean, Kira Goss, I feel bad for her because she's got great defense. Like she said, her hand's right there every time. But when someone's hitting floaters in the paint, like, there's nothing you can do about that. Like, you're just going to have to keep stopping it as much as you can and make sure you stop everyone else.
Does it become like demoralizing to a point? Or?
No, I mean, you just got to keep your head, keep playing to the end, I guess.
First of all, you know, Buffalo's a really good team. And, you know, Watson makes them very dangerous because she can score in a variety of ways. You know, she's a bucket getter. I've watched her on film, and she's really difficult to guard. It's not just us that struggle guarding her. The whole league is struggling guarding her. She's a great addition to their program. But, you know, we looked at their stats, and when she's the only one scoring a lot of points, they're struggling winning. But when 2 or 3 people are in double figures, they've been winning. So the key tonight, despite what she was doing, was to not let anybody else do it. And I thought our players didn't hang their head when she was scoring, but continued to find ways to score on the other end. I thought Jess Cook's 2 free throws at the end were huge. I thought Kira Goss, when she popped into the high post region and drilled a pull-up jumper, was really big late. But really proud of, I think out of our 5s, we got around 21 points and 10 rebounds today, and we needed every single one of them. But I thought Sammy had a big day. I'm really thrilled that we're keeping our turnovers around 12 and that we're continuing to get after it on the glass in case we need it. But difficult game because they're a good team, and I'm really happy that we were able to win.
How big? I mean, Sammy almost played the whole game, more than 39 minutes. You know, 14 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. She had 8 points in the fourth quarter. How big did you think she was impact?
I think Sammy was a big impact. You know, because not only can she score, but her ability to rebound. I mean, she's all over the place on the board. She set great screens. She's just really smart. And the fact that she can switch. Out of 4, she can switch and guard guards. She's very versatile and very intelligent. So she makes us a lot better because of her versatility and her IQ.
You've coached a lot of games in your career. Where does this stop in terms of performance by watching her?
I don't think I've ever coached a team that had someone score that many. I will say, you know, I coached against Jackie Stiles years ago. I know Heather's glad to hear that. And when she was at Missouri State, I laughed because when I took the job, she had scored 41 points against my team the year before. And so I asked them who guarded her, and they all raised their hand. And so I said, well, that's probably not a good idea this year. And I think we held her to like 35 that year, and I thought that was a great accomplishment. You know, I think that Watson is an unbelievable player. She's very, very gifted. Her offensive ability to score in a variety of ways makes it really hard to guard. And they've got other players around her, so you can't, you can't just run off of them. The fact that they have talent around her makes it even harder.
Yeah, I mean, she's a unique talent. Obviously, I mean, she scored a lot of points.
Mhm.
Like, do you worry that it is damaging to hear like a person who?
No.
No.
All Kira Goss cares about is that we won. And, if it mattered to Kira Goss, she wouldn't have hit that jumper that sealed it for us up top. And I think if you want to know what Kira Goss is made out of, if she couldn't handle it, she wouldn't hit that shot. And yet she did.
This is kind of back-to-back games where it's like you have some longer droughts without scoring. Is that like something you feel that needs to be addressed, or just like it's a way to go pass?
No, I think every team goes through a little bit of that. I think that the great thing is we have a lot of different people who can score, and so a team can't focus on one player with us and stop us. And that's one thing I do like about this team. That's why we've been successful in the past. I think the main thing is that in those moments we've got to really play good defense. If it happens, and we've got to continue to find ways to score. I thought we had moments today where we had openings late, didn't take the shot or didn't make the pass, and we've got to have the confidence to continue to step up and do that.
Are you liking what you're seeing more out of Jess recently? I know that like obviously at the start of the season you're in your starting lineup, but then
Yeah.
kind of your bigs rotated around. Have you liked what you've seen more out of her past couple games?
We're very fortunate to have 3 5s that could probably start at any other school in our league, and yet they're on our team. And so the ability to wear out other teams and to get them in foul trouble, because Northern Illinois, we were able to get their 5 in foul trouble today. Number 22, we got her in foul trouble. How? Because I have 3 fresh bodies to rotate through. It's a luxury, and I will not ever take that for granted. I love all 3 of those kids, and I think they're a very good. They make it tough for other teams to scout us because they're so different in what they bring.
What do you think of your offensive efficiency tonight? And it didn't necessarily shoot it great, didn't score a lot necessarily, but you assisted on almost everything.
Yeah, I thought the first half of the ball went down a little bit more for us, and I felt really good going into halftime that I thought it was one of the better halves we've executed. I thought the second half the ball didn't fall, and I thought they defended us a little bit better the second half, but I didn't think we moved the ball enough when we drove and we drew 2 or 3 people. We didn't kick the ball and rotate it around. At times when we did that, that's how Kira Goss got a wide open jump shot. I think we've got to understand a lot of teams in our league play pack defense, meaning when you drive, 2 or 3 people are going to run at the ball. They just don't want you to score in the paint. So you've got to move the ball to get them out of the paint so that you can have what you want. I think at times in the second half we did a good job of that. I thought at times we were very impatient and took some rushed shots. I'll put it that way.
Do you think winning in this fashion where you have to score late, you control most of the first half and lose the lead, can that boost you in a way? Or?
I think the big thing is learning how to win in different ways always helps because it's going to be difficult to win in our league regardless. There's such good teams, and when you go on the road, it becomes even harder. We don't have 4,000 people cheering for us when we go to Akron on Wednesday. I hope 2,000 of them drive over, but we've got to muster our own enthusiasm, and so. I think the important thing is that we draw confidence from winning a close game today, and we look at the film and we find ways to get better because everyone's going to take a look at what we made mistakes on today and exploit it because we have good coaches in our league.